Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some more roster reviews. Today we're starting with AatroxAbuser. If this is the same player, if their YouTube name matches this, they are a big supporter of the channel, comment a lot, so thank you for your support. Happy to do a review. They started in March of 2023, so about a little over 2.5 years. They're farming Leviathan, and looks like they finished it. And they said they couldn't decide what to go for after that. This request was from the end of October, or already at the end of December. So 2 months in, they weren't sure what to do. Leia, China Cal, JML, Professor Balin, or Profundity Balin. That's what they're thinking about. They buy Lightspeed bundles. Or they used to buy Lightspeed bundles, kind of how they built their account, they said. But now they only buy the episode pass, and about $20 a month now. They're just trying to find the most long-term benefits, so not too difficult of a charge to take up. So they have Lord Vader and the clones, obviously. Ships clearly is fine if you have Leviathan. Kyber 2 is probably optimal for an account this size. I mean, Kyber 1 would be very impressive. So I'm not saying it's impossible. I don't know. Like, I don't know if anyone's in there with that, but... So yeah, Leviathan Executor, I like that approach. I think Profundity is the third one you chase. Just because of what goes along with it and the general use cases for them. But it is really good now. It's like stronger than Executor. But then not. It's like hard to beat Leviathan with it. Just a little bit where it suffers. Yeah, I mean, Profundity if you want, that's not a bad choice. Like in the end game stage account, that's one of the things that is one of your options. I don't have my normal earbuds. I left them at my in-laws house, so I have this other big set of headphones, and they're uncomfortable. They really plug my ears close, so I'm feeling a little claustrophobic there. Ships, I mean, looking great. Whenever you go for Profundity, I'm sure it's fine. Like, it's not like a huge rush. I mean, it is one of the things that will help you get over the hump to Kyber 1, but Kyber 2 already is great. I'm guessing these are all, like, perfect. Yeah, so... Oh, 2 different stats. Interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, they're re-rolling their stuff. Make sure to re-roll to your heart's content on this set. Lots of the good focus data, constant surprise. Air units. This is exactly where I'm at, level 45, and I was trying to 100% the ATST. It just put a video up about it, and I couldn't. He's got 4 stars, and he can't. I don't know if that makes a big difference, but I have level 45 all of them, and that's like free to play. And the way to progress past that, you need to 100% at least one of them to get to level 46, and I just can't right now. So they're right where I'm at with this. So GL's got 5 that I can see. Lord Vader raised Slicker, Jabba, and Sith Eternal Emperors. That's a lot of Dark Side Galactic Legends. Only missing Hondo. So it doesn't have JML, JMK, Leia, Ahsoka. I mean, Leia... Definitely... I don't know. There's a good case for Ahsoka as next GL because that's extra resource income. But they said they don't have Balin yet. Please back then. I think you want to do Balin. So Imperial Remnant. This kind of looks good. I think pretty obviously looks really good. So the Relic 7's there. I definitely... Like, I just R9 them on my main account. It took me forever to get around to that, but I did. I think Balin is a great add. It's high value without any waste. Great Mothers and Morgan. It seems like they might be doing that. I don't know. Maybe Morgan used a token. And then just Thrawn in the Mercenaries. Where's Mr. Blue? Okay, it's Relic 6. Yeah, just like one more bump up. And you're there. I think it's a pretty easy call. Clearly no Bo either. But yeah, I think you get Balin. And then if your guild doesn't care about Bo, you don't have to do that. But I think a lot of these guilds really want you to get Bo eventually. Because it helps out the guild get to Mandalore. Who's being left out? Malachus is not built up. I think that's a severe oversight. What I would do is Use some Erodian Lightspeed tokens on Seer, like from Coliseum. I'm sure you're getting 200 or 300 a day, so it shouldn't be too bad to do that. Get her. Cal's already at Relic 5. It's like it's basically usable, and then put some gear on Malicos. Like it's a bird in the hand versus multiple in the bush. So now most of the low-hanging fruit is gone. I don't know if the nicest assault battle is. It's doable. Well, no, Challenger 3 is not really doable. With Great Mothers at 7-star and Marin at Gear 12, I don't think it's doable. I think you need Marin and Relics if you want to bang your head against the wall using Talzin, or you just do Great Mothers. You can get to tier 3 of that. But yeah, there's that assault battle. There's Ahsoka's event. There's Hondo's. Those are some passive income events. Other than that, you're just trying to improve in Grand Arena for more income, which would be Malicos. So I think Malicos you do like right now. Like really just do it. I mean, that's just, unless you don't care about Grand Arena, which you clearly do because you're in Kyber 2, a relatively small account. Bo-Katan's also great. I mean, Bo-Katan is a really easy choice because 3 out of the 4 unlock characters go towards the team. So you already have a 3v3 upon unlock. You need one more to do a 5v5 team. I mean, I don't know. You could throw Sabine in the meantime. And then it's guild stuff, and it's great. She's great in GAC, so that's a pretty easy call. So I'd almost pick up those before doing another GL or something. I mean, Leia's great. I still think she's the best GL, and she has her own little resource event. It's not much. It's like an extra. For an account like this, it's basically an extra Omicron a month is all you get. So it's pretty limited. JMK is great with Cat. I don't know. I think you build up what you have that you don't have built yet. Malicos. Luthen versus Saul team. And the conquest units and legendaries are the easiest no regret choice to put your actual gear into since you can't token them. So it's like, yeah, just gear those. And then token their supporting cast members. Treya. That's like criminal, man. There's a lot of good teams. I don't think you need to chase another GL for a little while or get Profundity. I mean, Profundity maybe is higher than other GLs except maybe Ahsoka. It's just like there's a lot of good teams. Like those are like top tier GAC teams. Treya, Luthen, Saw, Malicos. Yeah, I think Balin next legendary farm, then Bo. I mean, there's a lot going on. Let's check out the mods. I do like this setup. I mean, Kyber 2 is impressive. I'm guessing the mods are very good. Speed. That's pretty good. Crit damage. Offense. Yeah, I mean, I go with health on the cross, but that's splitting hairs. Lord Vader looks great. Crit damage. Over 200,000 protection. And not no offense. Like, there's good offense, so that's pretty great. Jabba is like, I don't know. He just sits there. 254,000 health. And over 10,000 offense. So, like, 10,000, this is kind of the benchmark for, like, good on a Relic 7. This is a Relic 8. But to have that and this much health is awesome. Relic 8, yeah, I think that's the minimum you want her. And Slicker, I don't think R9 is, like, hyper priority. It's a little slow. For C, a little bit. Not fully anemic, but, well, Relic 7, I think that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. It's just slow. Moff Gideon fastest non-GL. He does have high base speed, but I don't know. I don't think he needs to be the fastest. I think you could steal some stuff from him and give it elsewhere. Ezra is always a priority. High speed, good health. Crit damage. That's a good Ezra. Mara Jade, also lower on the priority than, has been previously, especially High Kyber. I don't know exactly the huge benefit from her being super fast. And Cat, I don't know, it depends how you're using her. You don't have JMK, so I don't know. Like, if you're using her with Padme, I'd love to hear the use cases, because I'm about to use her 5v5 myself with Padme. But she's top tier speed priority when you have JMK. I don't know if she needs to be top one of that. Hunter, this, I don't know, might be for like the raid, which makes some sense. Yeah, Dark Side Ray is a good priority, especially right now with the team being juiced up. Darth Revan, 341 speed, that's pretty good. Are you one of those players that doesn't relic, you want to use the Relic 10? I think you should use the Relic 10. Like, we have 2 basically for free right now. Let's see. Yeah, there's no Relic 10. I think you use it. I don't think you should just sit on it forever. On this account, Darth Revan. I mean, I Relic 10 my Darth Revan recently on my main account. Because it just affects my daily life. Like, never winning a coin flip on my climb against R10s, and then always losing banners. And geez, it's just too much. It's an easier call. Bane, he's looking like pretty good. That's good at health, some offense. I like crit damage on the triangle, but yeah, that's a little bit of a toss-up between health and crit damage. She's pretty good. I mean, these mobs are good. I don't think there's going to be anything I'm going to see here that's like, oh, what are you doing? Are you crazy? So I want to look at absolutely everything. I mean, yeah, health, offense set, health sets, exactly what I do. Speed, crit damage. Yeah, so the mods are good. Is there anyone super low that's just shocking? And this is good. It's a lot of health. And it's like, these don't have to be the fastest characters. Yeah, I mean, that's really good. I think crit damage triangle on him as well. Just something that's not getting modified at a baseline otherwise. So it's really bad. Yeah, now this is a good account. Kyber 2 is impressive. I'd say that's probably the best possible outcome for an account in this current state with just half the GLs. 2 of the major fleets. I don't know. So it's your call. Great job. Next account we have is Mattam. By the way, like, there was some problem with my recording software. It wasn't picking up game sound. You weren't hearing the boops and beeps when you click around. Now you should be. But yeah, it was just kind of like a weird thing happening. This player started mid-2016, and they're at 9.2 million GP. They said they quit shortly after Fleets launched and picked up back in 2023, so just a few years on the account. They're doing fine in Fleet, though. They are #1, so I can't just completely fault them for jumping into an old shard. Erodium 3, so a little bit higher than Go Tanks right now. Ship's obviously running Executor, and you can climb all the way with Executor. Unless your shard is swarming with Profundities, which is unlikely with any amount of Leviathan population, you're fine with Executor. And if it's just a bunch of, if Leviathan is the big fish, no pun intended, because it literally means it's a really big fish, then you can climb with Executor. You don't need anything else. However, you do want to expand fleets for the purposes of Grand Arena when you can and be deep. This Galactic Republic fleet is lamentable. It is not good. This player says they focus on Grand Arena, then everything else. And their plans back at the end of October was Starkiller, Balin, Leviathan, Galactic Legend, Pirate King Hondo. I don't know. I mean, Starkiller, yeah, that's an easy pickup. Balin is a good idea. I mean, they're all good ideas. It's hard to prioritize. What's going on? What's the progress? Yeah, they're working on Leviathan. I mean, oh, yeah, Fury. You need to do it. You need to go all in. All in on Leviathan. Next best thing. Use your tokens for these characters you don't care about. Or, well, they're all gear 12. I don't know. It's hard to pull a relic token on an already gear 12 character. I always want to get maximum value, but it's coming along. Rest of stuff, area units, 41, 41, 41. That's not a bad spot. You're not maxing out your potential from like free to play, but it's pretty close without like really try hard sweating it like I've been doing. Datacrons, a little light on the inventory. I'd say take advantage of these unlimited rerolls, which it doesn't seem like you have with potency rolls. Definitely reroll these, like, to max out stuff. There's a subtle hum. I didn't hear it until I used these headphones that are a little bit more sensitive. Yeah, now the characters. So what do we got? We have 3 GLs only. It's not a ton. Jabba, that's good. JML is kind of like the easy overlap. Leia should be closer at hand, although I don't know. Like, getting her first is a huge unlock, but if you have a few, kind of like fill all the roles that Leia has, and she no longer becomes such a dominant priority if you already have everything else taken care of. Like, Proving Grounds is a little bit less of a priority if you already have all these conquest units and you're doing your gold crate or your red crate. I think you're good. Star Killer they already got, so I mean this account seems like it has a lot of good stuff. At least conquest unlocks. What's missing? Like resistance, Bad Batch of course, so really bad. Galactic Republic fleet. Don't worry. Gungans are missing, I guess that's fine. Yeah, pirates. Not too surprising. Maz, I mean, Maz is really good, so that's a team worth building since you do have her. Luthen's really good. So it's interesting these are all like your 9. I don't know why. Right, using a Maul sitting there. No, Bo-Katan. Yeah, no, yeah, of course. It's hard to like. I mean, Imperial Remnant is probably a huge first priority to get to. They're already 7-star. Low-hanging fruit is Luthen. You have him. Maz, at least a 3v. Start with a 3v3 team, then get a 5v5 team that like annihilates any kind of Sith team. Boo-foo. So is there Malicos? There's Relic 1 Malicos. That's pretty big oversight. Bump him up, especially since you already have Relic 7. Seer. Cal might be worth a Relic 5 token. Get a 3v3 team going, or you can run Crew with Seer and Malicos, and then for 5v5 you'll need Cal. Honestly, maybe you run Cal and Ninth Sister and Crew, like double tank in 5v5. Malicos definitely needs to be bumped up. Cat, I don't know if Cat goes well on that team, because she only boosts up light side stats. But yeah, you don't really have anywhere to put Cat and Ben, other than definitely not Ben. Cat can go with like Padme, so I don't know if it's like a super high priority. Relic 9 Qui-Gon Obi-Wan, that's good. So that's some low-hanging fruit. I see Great Mother's for Relic 7. So this is good. I mean, even easier call to do Imperial Remnant next because of their event, and then also paired to a 5v5 team. Knights of Spirit Relic 5 is like kind of like the bare minimum acceptable. So you have your 3v3 team, get those up, you got a 5v5 team, and all kinds of stuff. I don't know how many assault battles are left to gain ground on. Like this is probably getting challenged to 3 done. If not, once you get Riva, that's easy. And you can get it with that. Relic 7 on everyone, it's more than enough. Ahsoka has an event. That's a GL that to consider getting. I think the upcoming Mercenary token, or Mandalorian, you give it to maybe Sabine. That helps farm up for that. I don't know. You also don't have Bo-Katan, so you could use it for that. But I mean, those are easy call farms. It is not too bad. Yeah, shit. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going. It's like hard to know where to start. But all the stuff called out, definitely priority. Let's see, modding. Slicker, not too bad. Health damage is good. Shame out. Relic 7 is pretty low. Relic 9, definitely. This is your target there. As we're at 361 speed. It's not great. Yeah, it's a little tough. Or no, what am I thinking? I am thinking I'm tired and I want to go to bed. But 361 speed is good. I take it back. If anyone is confused about what I was saying, that is very good. So I take it back. I probably need to come back and do the last account tomorrow because I am not in a good mindset for this. If I said that was not good speed, that was very good speed, and that's a good boosh. Quinamadala, 235. Pretty good. Health is good. I mean, mods are good. Marjade and Piat, like I keep saying, not high priorities anymore. They're really falling off. Darth Revan Relic 5 is pretty low. But if you're going for Leviathan, that'll fix itself. 225 speed, not amazing. I mean, health, focus, and crit damage, I do like. Offense, that's kind of like a second tier pick. Balin, extra good speed, I like it. Yeah, I am tired. Radar Vision 314 speed is alright. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's pretty good. Like, it's not like blowing me away, but there's nothing bad about this. This doesn't make a ton of sense to me. 2 health sets on a potency set. I don't know why potency, but it's got good stats, health, speed. That's really what I focus on, health and speed for Jedi Knight Cal. Because I keep it modded for the TB mission. That's what you want there. Star Killer. Yeah, that's good. Bane, of course, is important. It's not bad health for Relic 7. I think you want crit damage. But, you know, he's just such a beast unto himself. Malik Relic 5, again, Leviathan farming will really help that. And Malgus he was Relic 5, so yeah, he needs to get bumped up whenever you go for Leviathan. This is pretty slow. I mean, health focus is still the thing to do, but yeah, so yeah, I'll wrap it up on this account for now. I didn't get to the second one, last one tomorrow, because I was definitely a little delirious saying that this is not good. But anyway, thank you for letting me take a look. All right, last account, day 2 of recording. Got some shut-eye, and now I'm back to it. Last account is, but I think I might be getting sick. Smith's Fan 57. 4.1 million GP. Been playing just this year. So they've been playing 7 to 8 months at this point. Following my farming path. Bought a few Lightspeed bundles. Farming Imperial Super Commando and Garth Saxon for Forest Moon. As well as both Revans and the GRY Wing. They're focusing on assault battles and by the occasional Lights bundle. So, love to see Galactic Republic in fleet built up properly. Negotiator's great. You also need endurance built up to some degree if you want to get past. Well, so I always beat Executor with endurance. If you have it down with Negotiator, then, you know, keep it running. I also beat Leviathan occasionally with endurance, but Negotiator is 100% what you need to get past Profundity. Since they're using Houndstooth in the starting lineup, I'm not sure what they're encountering or not, but if it's working, that's great. Rank 6 is pretty good. That shows like potential to get all the way to 1. Real quick look at your units. Yeah, that makes sense. 29, 32, 34. You need a lot of crystals kind of invested intermittently to like proceed to the maximum potential free to play, but it's a cost. That's a big cost. So unless you can really commit to it, it's not worth it. So that's fine now. Not many Datacrons. Well, let's see if that actually matters much. Well, yeah, you could use Datacrons. This is a account where Relic Delta is still giving it a hard time to you. No GLs yet, but it seems like Leia is the target, which I do agree with as a first GL. Being at 4.1 million, yeah, there it is. Padawan, Obi-Wan, Omicron. That should at least carry you to the end if you're having trouble beating any nodes in Conquest. In next Conquest, Delta will be active, and it should actually benefit you in a lot of cases, as long as you have some teams built up. They do have Jedi Knight Revan. I don't know about Darth Revan. Grievous at Relic 3. To me, that's a skippable character, but I mean, he's not horrible, I guess. Yeah, it definitely looks like my general approach, but then, like, we have the Grievous droid scene. What about Night Sisters? Because, yeah, gas? Do they have gas? Seems like we could. Yeah, unlock gas. Yeah, you should have gas, I think. No, Padme is the only weak one. You know, I don't think gas is like a character you need to go out of your way for in all circumstances, but if you have all the stuff. Well, I guess Padme and C-3PO. So after Leia, after you get these mandatory Ewoks for Leia, right now you could unlock C-3PO. Like, I'm pretty sure this is enough to 7-star C-3PO. You can unlock him, and then, or no, he's 5-star. And you get him, I guess he needs to be 7 stars. You get him 7 stars, and then you can unlock gas. So that's something to think of. You're like right there. 7 land. I guess this. I hope this was just a Lightspeed bundle, because Relic 7, Lobot, Lando, and Akbar. It's pretty bad. Okay, there's a Leia chase one. Yeah, so that must be what it is. But I guess you a lot of the way there. Definitely get Leia. And that's really going to help with Proving Grounds. Because an account like this definitely needs some help in Proving Grounds. Okay, they got Force Moon covered. Jedi. They should be able to get Challenge Tier 2. Definitely. Challenge Tier 3, you're going to need Giant Luke, which I recommend going into Jabba as second GL. So I think right now, my impression is Leia, then Gas, because you're so close. And then Giant Knight Luke and Jabba. And then where's other assault battles? Inquisitors you're going to get for free, so don't bother with them until you get those tokens. And kind of the size is like where I was at after like a year. Or close to a year. So I think Starkiller's an intermittent farm. You might want to consider getting that on the way to Jabba, if Jabba's going to take a while. Just to help out in Grand Arena, because Bronzium 4, I think, for this account. Definitely a lot of room for improvement. How's CLS Rebels? You might be just getting lucky. Yeah, okay. Well, the tokens are coming soon enough that are going to juice up Commander Luke. You can juice up Han Solo. Not with a token, but you should be gearing up Han Solo whenever you get the chance. And then CLS, the team that's actually going to help you a lot in Conquest 2. Chewbacca will get a token too, and get them all to like a little bit low relics for your next Conquest. See how far that Relic 3 helps you, but they're just really useful. Blind is also like very common. So I mean, if you have Leia, you can throw Chewie on that team. If you really want to skip CLS, I don't recommend it. But you could just permanently have 3PO and Chewie on a Leia team. But again, I don't really recommend that. Since you need CLS for Leia, that token will help you just get there, which is kind of lucky that it's coming out, because you can be rewarded for not working on CLS. Other than that, this is like in a good spot. I mean, Bad Batch still want to get like higher gear to work on that fleet status. Imperial Remnant, I don't know if I'd put them before like Jedi Knight Luke and Jabba, because I think with all these tokens flying around, Jabba's value remains constant. You want more mods all the time, but the token, like the stuff from the assault battles, sadly is a little bit less valuable with how many tokens are getting you past that Kyrotech gate, the Gear 13 gate, but you need mods. So Leia, Proving Grounds, Gas because you're right there, Jedi Knight Luke, and Jabba. All right. So this is a small account, so we've seen most there is to it. Let's see how mods are going. $2.99. That's fast. It's not great. The mod schema is still is good. That's on the money. Health for Jedi Revan, and I get, yeah, crit damage. You don't need the crit chance. Yeah, you have a ton of crit chance already. I mean, maybe 100% is fine to have. He doesn't have bonus. Good chance anywhere, unless he's under a particular lead. But that's good. If you're gonna go crit damage set, oh, definitely no. You need crit damage triangle. The crit damage triangle primary alone gives more crit damage than the whole set of crit damage, which is not a normal setup. Because a primary of an offense primary is like a little bit more than half of an offense set, so it's kind of like reverse there. Yoda, 282. Yoda, if you're using him with Jedi Knight Revan, which you probably should be, speed isn't the focus. You need just offense and health. Since he gets all those turns, he gets turn meter. Rex, I think this is fine. Rex, you can kind of throw anything on him, and then plus speed, and he's good. He has a lot of stats to go around. Chopper's naturally faster. Yeah, the speed just isn't really there across the board on this account. Like, this is very low top level speed. You want defense set as a secondary and all protection. You're missing protection something. Yeah, no defense primary, all protection primary. Vader. If you're going speed set, try to get a little bit more speed. A little bit more potency, maybe. Especially for those assault battles. Landing, I mean, Force Moon, if you're already doing the ISC route, then, yeah, I don't know, but... Yeah, once we're getting down here, everyone's just, like, kind of weak. Drogon doesn't need to be modded super well yet, but, yeah. Yeah, mods, I mean, Jabba's going to be huge for that. I'm glad you have Savage Omicron. Qui-Gon Omicron is an early choice. Is getting weaker, but I still think it matters. Hera for TW, I just don't like, I don't know what difference you're going to make in a TW with this in Phoenix in this state. Maybe it's maybe it does a lot, I don't know, but you have Relic 3, and though I just don't think that TW is worth it. I think it's mainly worth it to focus on what's going to benefit you as a small account personally, as what you navigate through things. And then if you're like in a really higher end guild that needs help, and specifically wanting you calling out Omicrons, then you get it. But I don't know what the situation is. So yeah, no, this is a great start. I don't think anything is just like a super head scratcher. So yeah, it's just keep it up. Enjoy those tokens. Check my reason for the play guide for my recommendations on how to use tokens. Although you already have 3PO and Chewie for the droid. For your like droid token, I'd say, I don't know, HK to help farm Leviathan eventually. And then for the Empire ones, since you already have Darth Vader up and running, I would say maybe Mara Jade, because she has Zetas. You gotta get 13, she's gonna be useful. Or like Moff Gideon, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's up to you. Alright, that'll be it for this one. Thank you so much for letting me take a look. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye.